whenever she want some space, okay, if she might be fought with some.
Yes. So what are you up to?
Yeah, I had my lunch and I joined your session.
Why are you standing near the window? You look like a
Yes.
hero. You look like a heroine from a romance movie.
Okay, fine. Because
No, I'm
there
just
is
kidding.
the weather is cloudy and here is an wine. I like that. So that's
Let's see. So what
yeah.
else? Have you had lunch?
Yes, I had lunch. Thanks for asking. One minute mean one
Ek
minute.
minute is
Wait for a
yeah, that's
minute.
Hindi. That's Hindi, right?
No, it's a Marathi. Ek minute.
Ah, we say that in Hindi as well. Ek minute.
Ek minute is Marathi.
Okay, okay. All right.
Yes.
So what else?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
So
Just practicing my English conversation.
right. Okay. So how many sessions have you had so far today?
I had a lot many session. Yeah, not a lot many session. 2 3 session. Your session is
So
third.
many sessions. So many sessions.
Yeah, 3 sessions. Your session is third session.
Ah, right.
Hmm.
Okay. So today's topic is usual habits. Usual habits.
Yeah.
So before we get started with the topic, let's look at a couple of idioms. Okay. The first one is
Hmm.
by force of habit. By force of habit. What do you mean by force of habit?
Yeah. Means you doing something constantly, or you are used to with that habit. You're habitual to doing something.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Ah. And then what?
Hmm.
You keep doing it without thinking, right?
Yeah.
Without thinking, because it is what one usually does.
Yes.
Right? For
Sometimes,
example, yeah,
sometime. Go ahead, please.
right. So maybe you could
Yeah,
say,
just like that. Just I'm doing right now. Like I'm interrupting you again and again. It's by force of habit. Yeah.
right. Yeah, for example, you could say she's trying to quit. She's trying to quit coffee, but she
Hmm.
drank it accidentally. She
Hmm.
drank the cold coffee on the table without thinking by force of
Hmm.
habit. Right.
Yeah, and there is also one sentence. I used to had one habit when I was in college. Like um,
Hmm.
my day was started at days with my newspaper. Yeah,
Right.
I used to read the Hindu that time,
Hmm.
and
Okay.
yeah, I have to use the this phrase in that sentence. How to use it? Okay, wait. By force of habit. Yeah. I used to read newspaper by
Hmm.
force of habit.
Hmm. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, we use it in a what do you say? So, for example,
Past tense. Yeah.
no. Okay, wait. I'll give you better examples. Just give me a second.
Hmm.
Force of habit, right? By what's the idiom?
Hmm.
By force of habit. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Yeah, by force of habit.
Yeah. So maybe, for example, even though he had
Hmm.
retired, he still woke up at 6 a.m. every morning by force of habit, right? So it's not something
Yeah.
that they intended to do, but then they still did it because of a long-standing habit, right?
Habitual.
Ah,
Yeah.
it became so
And
habitual
and
that they
minute
can't
by
help it. They couldn't help it. Right.
Yeah, and just like this is also like apply for newspaper. If you are addicted is your newspaper, if you just wake up and start to okay, fine, sorry.
Yeah. Say.
Yeah, if you are used to with reading newspaper and suddenly you stop to do that, it take time to like get out of that because you're used to with that.
Ah. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that. So
Hmm.
you keep reading the newspaper by force of habit in
Implement-
that sense. Yeah.
sorry, means like someone just going behind me, so that's why.
Right.
Someone
Okay.
yeah.
Another idiom. Old habits die hard. Old habits die hard. What does that mean?
Um, old habits die hard. Means it is hard to stop to doing something like sometime what happened I don't know what happened like I'm very talkative and in that speed and in that flow I just interrupt to like you or whenever I just took anyone session so I get excited in between and I just interrupt wait I want to speak like that so yeah
That's true.
that sorry yeah
So yeah.
old
How do you
habits
say it?
die hard yes. I'm
Ah.
interrupting tutors while taking session. So yes, I am all because all habits die hard.
Ah. So I yeah you could say I keep interrupting tutors during sessions. I keep
Yes.
interrupting tutors during sessions, and but I can't help it. But I can't help it because old
Hmm.
habits die hard.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Hmm.
right. So habit is a routine of behavior that is repeated regularly and tends to occur subconsciously. Habits often help us keep our lifestyle on
And
track.
also,
Yes.
yeah, I also want to create one sentence with the help of this phrase. Can I?
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. She like to visit temple early in the morning every day. So old habit die hard. Yeah.
Ah. Um. Yeah. Okay. I mean, you can. Yeah. You can also add
Hmm.
on to add on something to it. So, for example, yeah, she
Hmm.
visits. Maybe you could say she visits the temple every day, right? And it
Hmm.
has become
Hmm. Hmm.
an in. Okay. No. No. Wait. She visits the temple every
Hmm.
day,
Hmm.
and she can't start the day. She cannot ever start a day without doing so, right?
Hmm.
Because old habits die hard.
And also someone just like cooking if they just feeling stressed or depressed or whatever they just want some space so they also
Mm,
do cooking for that and means
mm.
it might be their habit it is not an old habit right
Ah,
like if someone have habit to like want some space and after that they just like they spend their time while cooking and they feel good okay after cooking so old habits die
oh,
hard so can we use this sentence in this manner
okay. To cooking in order to feel better in that sense.
okay yeah
Is that what he meant? I didn't understand.
means whenever she want some space okay if she might be
Cons-
fight with someone okay after that
oh,
it's like yeah but she want like some space and I mean like everyone have their own way to get rid of that trace so she
ah,
used cook yeah and
okay.
how to use that say yeah this in with the help of this phrase yeah
So maybe you could say she has the habit of
hmm.
cooking to
Hmm.
get to find her headspace. She has a
Hmm.
habit of She has a habit of cooking whenever she wants headspace, right?
Mhm.
So you can say old habits
Mhm.
die hard. No, no, no.
Yeah.
Maybe you could say, sh- so it has to have that sort of compulsion. You have to add that element of compulsion to it. So for example, you
Means
say
both sentence must be relate each to other. Like first might be relate to each other, or second might I must relate a second sentence first, and because it just compound
the
under
thing is,
these phrases.
when you say old habits die hard, it means what? It is hard to stop
Mhm.
doing things that one has been doing for a long time. It's hard to stop that habit,
Mhm.
right? So in that
Mhm.
sense, you have to use it.
Mhm.
So it's a compulsion, right? And
Mhm.
so, for example, you say he just cannot give up drinking. Old habits die hard.
Yeah. Mhm.
So there's an element of helplessness or compulsion involved.
Yeah. Mhm.
There's an element of helplessness or compulsion involved, right? So in that sense, old habits die hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you use it?
Mhm. Yeah. Wait a minute. Huh. Okay, here is thing. Okay, old habits die hard. She liked driving a car, but her parents don't allow her. She stole the keys of car because old habits die hard.
What? That doesn't make sense. No,
Yeah,
that's
wait,
not
wait a
how you
minute.
use it. That's not how you use
Yes,
it.
yes, yes. She means she want to drive a car,
I'll give
okay,
you
but
examples. I'll give
but
you
her
examples.
parents do not
Mm.
know.
Uh,
Her parents do not allow her to driving car, okay, but she want to learn car, but she stole that keys from doer, or
mm.
from what to say, no, from anywhere, okay, from her home, and and she started driving because she is habitual with that, because she knows that her parents will not allow her to drive car, because her parents do not trust on her, she might be made with accident, that's
Mm.
the reason.
It's not really a habit, right? It's like a, you
Yeah,
see, you have to talk about some habit which they've been doing for so long that they can't live without it.
yeah, yeah.
It's that kind of habit. So for example, we
And
hear about
same, okay,
people
okay,
struggling.
Thieves na, like they just robbering something, and it became their habit, and they just doing for so long, so without robbering anything they can't stay like calm like that.
Not robbing.
Robbing, yes,
Ah,
yes, wait, can I take a
ah,
screenshot of the sentence?
sure,
Yeah,
sure. It's also
yeah, thank you. Yeah, which she had been trying to eat healthier, but old habit die hard. She couldn't resist the, what was that temptation of her
temptation of
favorite
our
snack.
favorite
Yeah,
snacks. So that
yeah, yeah.
compulsion, that
Yes.
element of, you have to add that element of compulsion in the sentence.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that compulsion, that element of compulsion is born from that long standing habit.
Yeah.
Get what I'm saying? So it's a long
Mm-hmm.
practiced habit, right? Which it's a
Mm-hmm.
habit which you've had for so long that it's turned
Yeah.
into this compulsion which you can't get out of.
But robber also have that hobby. It's just like their habit that their thinking is very different. They just behave against of rules. That is their habit now. So we can also use in that context
Mm,
that
I'm not sure if that's
robber.
pathological. See, not all robbers are pathological. They do it out of their uh, life
Pathological means.
circumstances, right? Pathological means something related to a disorder, right? So, for example, you can call
Mhm.
kleptomaniacs pathological. They steal things out of compulsion. Just like how some people have.
Um.
It's kind of like an addiction.
Mhm. Yeah, they might be because they might be going through the financial crisis, but nobody helping them, and they actually need help, or that need make them to rob or something. Because of that,
Ah,
they will
that's
do that.
different. That's different. That's different from kleptomaniacs. Kleptomaniacs, they just steal things for fun, and then they do it out of compulsion
Okay, okay, okay,
because
okay.
they get the urge.
Sorry for interrupting you, but I heard one news that some of the youngers are just doing robbery only because they want to impress their girlfriends, because and that reason they just robbering, and that isn't true. Like it's fun, it sounds funny, but this is very serious. You should have youngers going towards robbery only because they want to impress somebody else. So yeah,
Uh,
this is also including this phrase thing.
that's not a habit, right? It's just to impress. But
Yeah.
don't say robbering. Robbering is not a verb. Robbing is
Okay.
the verb. Robbing. Robbing.
Robbing.
Robbing. And don't
Robbing.
confuse this word with robing. Robing. Robing means what? To drape with a robe. To drape. That is to wear something. That's robing.
Yeah.
Robbing, on the other
Yeah.
hand, is stealing. Robbing. Robbing.
Mm. Means first one is the robbing means stealing, right?
No, that's stealing. And how do you pronounce it? How do you pronounce it?
Robbing,
Not
robbering,
robing. Robbing. Robbing. Ah sound. You have to use the ah sound.
ro-
Robbing.
robbing. The
Uh,
second one, right?
the second one is
Robbing.
robing. That the second one is robing. Oh sound.
Can you repeat the same like first one? There is an I silent. Do you mean is it
No. The I is not silent. Wait. Okay, listen. The first one, robbing, is pronounced as robbing.
mm-hmm.
Aw sound. Aw. Can you say aw? Aw.
Yeah, oh,
Aw. Aw.
yeah, oh,
Robbing.
robbing. Hmm.
Yes.